What's shaking, nerds? Welcome back to another video. Are you guys like me? You want to upgrade the solar panel and you're like, okay, I need 4 phase arrays. I don't think I've ever really found these, but they can't be that expensive. And then they're 1.4 million and you're like, okay, where the hell are these phase arrays then? Well, today I'm going to show you, and they're only on one map, you guys. That's Reserve. I'm not a big fan. You might not be a big fan, but let's go. We're not doing this in any particular order. We're just gonna go. I'm just gonna show you the places I know they do pop up at. I did ask my buddy F and Alpha for confirmation on these, and he is a Reserve main, and he gave me confirmation on all of these and even showed me some that I didn't know about. So the first one we're gonna be starting at is the tank location next to the Rook or the train station, right by the fence. And this one's in the fridge. I'll show you that. Let's go. So we're just moving through the fence area, and behind us is going to be Rook or the train station. We're just moving through the fence to get to the tank, and it's the one closest to this fence right here. And the main place we're going to be looking at is the broken fridge right in front of us. And look at that. We found one right there. Boom. It can spawn in the fridge section or in the freezer section, but there it is. Also, I have gotten told that it can spawn on the tables around this tank. I don't know about the other tanks, but I do know around this tank. Also, you can find OZ shells, and yeah, a whole bunch of other things do spawn around this tank, so just check. But that is the main area for the phase arrays to spawn in this area. So the next area we're going to be looking at is the garage section. It is the long haul garage area that is almost attached to White Knight. But here's a catch to it. You do need a key. You need the RBST key, and right now it is friggin' expensive. But in case you do find it, let me show you that area right now. So we're just moving up to this garage area right here. See a bunch of cars, and on our left is going to be the cage door. We need RBST to get in. It's like 1 point something million right now. It's crazy expensive. It's not really that worth it, but to be honest, you can find phase arrays on any of these tables here. You can find tank batteries in here. I usually find the phase arrays right here, like in this area next to these grenade cases. Also, they can be found on this right here on these pallets. Or here too. You just gotta search. They could be anywhere. Tank batteries can be on the ground. There are a couple of weapon crates in here. There is the green weapon crate in here. Just be careful when you do enter this area though. There's only one way in, one way out. So that means if someone hears you go into this, you might be trapped and you might need a couple of nades to fend them off to even get out. We are already in this area, so we might as well just move down that garage section and hit White Knight. And we're going to be going to the 3rd floor and be looking for a chair. So right now we're just outside of White Knight. We're going to push up inside and we're going to go directly to the 3rd floor. Now, once we get to the 3rd floor, we're going to be hitting the second door on our right here. It's a good room, has a lot of things on it, but right here is the chair it spawns on. And I also have heard that chair too. So one of these 2 chairs, it is a high value spawn. So just be checking those chairs when you go into this room. And also in this room has like a toolbox, it has a weapons crate, it has loose loot, it's got some food spawns too. So it's always worth it to check out that room either way. So why not look for that phase array at the same time? The next one I would say is the best to be looking at for if you're a scav, because this one gets missed a ton, and I'll show you why. So we're going to be heading over to the Queen building, and it's fairly simple to get in there and to look for it, but its location is a little bit ominous. So behind us here is the helicopter in the main courtyard area, and this is Queen building. We're just going to go inside of it, go to our right, and we're going to be going to this server room, and right here is where it spawns, but it spawns inside of it. As you can see, you know, the VPX isn't showing up, but we do get a white dot saying it's there. It's a ghost. It's a ghost item. So a lot of people do miss this because it's not very prominent in their face, so they might not think it's there. So it's great if you're a scav. And actually, I found this while I was going with effing Alpha around to all these locations, and for him to show me. So I'll show you that clip right now. So here we are inside of the room. We're about to be in there. Sorry, I should say we're just across from it. So we're inside that room. I find a VPX right here. Awesome. And then he checks that other area and tells me about it. And look at that. We found it. It's right there. A phase array. It's 1.5 million, baby. Don't worry. I gave him the VPX because he gave me this. So don't stress about that. I was being a good teammate there, but what a bud's giving it to me, eh? So now just across from Queen Building is Black Bishop, and this is a cheeky area to get into. You can either use a key or you can actually use this fancy dancy drop down, but let me show you. In case you're not very knowledgeable in this map, the nose of the helicopter is always pointing towards Black Bishop. So we're going to go to the second floor and use the key RBAK. Now this key is fairly cheap on the flea market as the time of this recording. It's only like 56,000, so it might be worth it for you to grab. So on these shelves here is where you would find the phase array. And just to let you know, on these shelves, you can also find GPUs, you can find Tetrises. This is actually stacked, filled with loot. Now, you don't need the key per se, though. There is another way to get into this room that is fairly cheeky, and I'm going to show you that right now. This is good if you are a scav and you're thinking maybe no one hit it, but I'm just letting you know right away that within the first 10 minutes, this room is usually hit. So you're just going to go to the third floor. You're going to drop down here, and you're in the room. Now, the issue with this is there's only one way in, one way out. If you do this, you can go out the back window, but most of the time people just drop from where you came in right here at this window. So just keep an eye out because not a lot of people actually have this key. They just prefer to save their money and go this way. So maybe if you're not near it, but you have eyesight to it, you can look for those 100-meter headshots while someone's dropping into that room. Let's now go travel because we're near there to Black Pawn. This is where you're going to need the RBBK key, and this is one of the marked rooms that I would recommend you go and try to hit. So now we're going towards Black Pawn, and if you want to get there even sooner, you can go to the right side of Black Pawn when you're looking at it because that's where the room is. You're just going to go into the basement, and right here is the door. You need the RBBK key. Right now it's around 50,000, and inside of it you can find a whole bunch of loot like this key tool here. You know, you got some guns. You can find anything in here, but there is a chance for you to find phase arrays. Now the thing about this room you have to remember though is if you didn't hit it right, you know, within the first 5-7 minutes, chances are it's already hit, not gonna lie to you. From there, we're going to go to the bottom left corner here. So the west side of the map, just at the bottom, there is a bunker here, and there is a chance for the phase array to spawn in this bunker. So here's the bunker, bunker E, it says, you know, Ona's on the front, I guess it says Ona. I'm going to say it, Ona. I should ask the missus, she speaks Russian, she can tell me what it says. But anyways, so you go inside here to the bunker. On this table is where it does spawn. I'm not sure if it spawns anywhere else in here. I know for a fact I've seen it on that, but you know, look around, but I know for sure it does spawn on that table. It has a chance. The second to last place we're going to be going is on the other end of the map. We're going to be going to RBVO, the other marked room on reserve. It's on the furthest west you can go, bottom right corner here. And let me just show you what's inside. So we're right next to the train station. It's these B buildings right here. We're going to go to this one, and inside here you'll see all the markings of a marked room right out on the outside of it. And we're going to be using RBVO, cheap key, 50,000, but again, it gets hit right away. Inside, oh, a meds case. Oh, and a phase array. Look at that. Would you look at that? Nice. That's a nice easy 2 million if you can get out with those things. But yeah, so you're gonna go in here, and again, anything can spawn in here, from a red key card to guns to these med cases, but a phase array does have a chance. Unfortunately, I was in offline mode. That just sucks. The last place we're gonna be looking is at D2. So we're going into White Pond, the entrance right near the dinosaur there. So we're going to be going to the underground area. I don't know this area that well, I'm not gonna lie to you, but if you know where D2 is, one of the most hated extracts on reserve where a lot of people camp, you have a chance to find a phase array in one of those locations. So let me just show you right here. I'm going to go through it, and I'll show you the spot exactly where it is. Be careful in this area right here. A lot of people do camp because of those lights aren't able to be shot out, so they just kind of blind you, and people do camp that area waiting for you to cross. So we're just going to go down this set of stairs. You would normally just go up this set of stairs to the left, but instead we're going to go right here. And on this solid server right here is where a phase array can spawn. So if you're going to be using that extract, why not check right here quickly and just see if it is there. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. And here's the thing, I probably didn't hit all the areas phase arrays can spawn. So if you know more areas of where they can spawn, put it in the links down below and share your knowledge with us. Or if you want to keep it a secret, I understand. But I do want to let you know you should hit the thumbs up button. You know, it means a ton to me. It's free for you guys. And same thing with subscribing to the channel. It would mean a ton. It's free for you guys. It means the world to me. So thank you so much. If you want to check me out, I do stream 5 days a week on twitch.tv. Come by, say hello. And until next time, I will talk to everyone later.